So this is going to be a very short video as I was genuinely not able to come up with any more than these 4 different tips that I personally use to live frugally, as these are the ones that have saved me the absolute most amount of money. Starting with number 1, which is actually my haircut. And this might sound ridiculous and really even funny to some. I had very long hair in the past and I wanted it to now represent a little bit more of me. But at the same time, I didn't want to find myself spending the $40 to $60 that people on average spend on every single haircut on a month-to-month basis. Personally, I have a colleague that spends $60 a week to get a buzz cut. He looks great, don't get me wrong, like I'm not knocking the guy, but $60 a week? You gotta be kidding me. My haircut, on average, I keep it for about 6 weeks. Right now, my hair is at week 4 going on to week 5, but it's easy to maintain. This, I bring it down straight to like my skin, and then this could grow out a little bit longer if necessary, and of course, with minor adjustments on my beard, I do quite great. So not only was I able to minimize how much I was spending on my haircuts by spreading it out to 6 weeks long, I was also saving a little bit of money on shampoo and conditioner. So extra points to you if you're balding. Now my second frugal tip is actually related to food, as food tends to be one of the 3 major expenses that we all experience on a month-to-month basis. Now with food, I try to limit the expense of my meals to be less than $2 each. Now this does require a little bit of cooking on my end, but a lot of the meals that I do prepare at home are really straightforward. Like for example, I buy pasta and meatballs at my local Aldi that with the pasta, it serves me 2 whole meals for not only me, but also my wife. And on top of that, with the case of meatballs that I'm getting, I get a total of 3 different portions. So I get to not only cook a meal for my wife and I, but then I also get to cook a meal that I get to take to work the following day. And all of this for under $2. As a matter of fact, I'll even go as far as saying $1.50. Now besides that, I also do buy these cold pizzas from the Aldi freezer section, and these being the simplest ones where I just pop them into the stove oven, it's done within 30 minutes. My third ultimate frugal tip is having inexpensive hobbies. They really do wonders. So on your days off, you're at home, you want to do something, but everything that you do, if you go and sit down at your local freaking Denny's, you are at a minimum going to spend $40 or more for you and a friend, a spouse, whoever it is you're gonna take alongside. Or you could be a loner, and either way, you're still gonna pay like 25 bucks. Just say. As now, when you have a day off, you don't have to find yourself going out and spending 50 bucks all willy-nilly, because you can now stay home and either play guitar, play the piano, film a video. My wife, she loves puzzling. And so with just these $20, she's able to buy a puzzle, and it takes her all week to complete the puzzle as she's buying these 500 to 1,000 piece puzzles. Kudos to her. I can never. And my last frugal tip that has saved me a buttload of money is actually customizing my car insurance. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that by you having an insurance agent here in your local area, they're automatically adding an extra $300 or $400 onto that policy. It is not disclosed. They never mention it. As we live in the modern world with internet, you are able to pull up multiple web pages and literally just open up these different insurers, plug in the same information that you're going to do in every single one, and you get to switch and play around with the numbers, and you would be so surprised how switching your deductible from 500 to 1,000, given that you could afford it, can make a major freaking difference. The real juice lies within these Part A and Part B tips to this, which is 1, get a defensive driver's course. It will literally cost you $20 and 4 hours of your time. You do it once, and this is gonna last you for the next 3 years. The way that this works, you do the course, you do your things, you get the certificates, and you upload it when you apply for these insurance policies. Part B to that is if you're going to be paying on a month-to-month basis or the 6-month premium. And guess which one I will be recommending? Of course, the 6-month premium. When you look at this final page when you're about to check out, it will ask you if you want to do it monthly or if you want to do it for the 6-month premium, and you could just click and you will see how it suddenly goes $600 for the 6-month premium to if you do monthly where suddenly you're paying $120. So you'll see that there's a little bit of a discomfort to there, a small amount of extra money that you will be spending. And once again, this is where I start getting ahead, as either way, I will find myself having to pay this. So why not get it out of the way right now?